Bunch of people there the other day at his little store.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, there's a bunch of cars. We should go see him sometime. They live on a nice little piece of property, don't they? Who's this? That's not him. I thought that was. But these are nice little hills in here. I thought that this was theirs, but it might not be.
And there starts here.
Okay, that's theirs.
I don't know. They might rent it. I don't know. Is this where the cow was on the road?
Must be.
You text me there was a cow on the road one day.
Lacey did. When we left.
Pretty neat right there. There's their new little, that's their new little wagon. They gotta take to town and sell stuff. They're pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Is this a store here? Oh, they got a porta potty there.
I don't know. They bought that because the other building burned down. Oh, they got honey sitting there now,
Oh,
Jim.
they do.
We can get it later. What kind of a barn is that?
I don't know. It's an old hay shed, I think, or tobacco shed or something. Hay probably.
Now we're coming up to Rockin' H Ranch, the South Branch. From the top of our hill, we can see Whitney's house. There's Isaiah. Drives to the end of the hill and goes running every day. I bet he's not running today though because he was sick.
We're just going to the gas station.
Yeah. put some cows in there. He's gonna clear out. He got a new brush whacker. So here's the field that we have. And Carson wants to put his camper over there. And it kind of overlooks the valley. So as soon as we get in the house, he's gonna move into our camper. They're sheetrocking and tiling. And there's our new puppy barn. I can't remember how much I've showed Catrice before. So I wanted to show you the valley.
We go across the field.
Isaiah said he keeps having vivid fever dreams because he's been sick, that the whole family's back together again. He said they were so real. Fever dreams. That little red roofed barn is close to her house. I mean, it's not a barn, it's a
fire station.
It's a fire station. This is our neighborhood. This all used to be part of this farm and they sold it. The lady just auctioned it off one day and split it all
Wouldn't
up.
that have been something to own all that valley right there?
It would have.
And then be able to hay all that and have cattle and stuff?
Gosh, it would have been nice, but it would have been too expensive for us.
Yeah, that's true.
So she just put it up for auction, and the doctor that bought this main part, of course, he paid less than we did. This is one neighbor. She's not retired, but he is, right?
Right.
They just built the house and moved in right after we did.
They're like semi-retired.
Are they from Indiana?
Yeah.
They used to live on a chicken farm.
Is it Caroline?
And this is a young couple right here. They bought this piece and they're planning to build a house. They got the barn and they keep it up pretty nice. I suppose they're saving to build their house or something. And then that house is for sale, that little white one. Those are the people that are building further down, and so that one will be for
sale.
sale.
What the barn are going to build right here, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, because they're clearing it out. So this is our way to town when we go to Pulaski. And to Lacey's house we go, if you go straight here, you get to Frankie Wing, and then you get up on the divided highway and turn left.
Right there.
Yeah, this is our neighbor. He's a electrical engineer. Charles, he's a good friend of Dad's, and he's got the fishing pond. So you go there to go to Lacey's to get on 64, and you turn here to get onto 65. And Charles has people over at his house. All the neighbors go to his house every evening to visit.
Beer.
So they hang out right here and they drink a beer, I guess. And then when it's really hot, they go to that little cabin, right?
Yeah.
I think one of our boys went fishing there one day, didn't they?
All of them, yeah. He gave permission for Jacob, and then they went with their Jacob.
Oh, okay. What kind of fish are in there?
Bass and bluegill.
This is called Little Creek Road. So you have to stop if you meet a car. Stations, 2 restaurants and a bank. So that's Frankie Wing, and Gabe works at the restaurant. Our bank is down there, and then that's the road to Lacey's, and then here's to get on to 65 to go to Nashville or south to Alabama, and then we go straight west to go to Pulaski, and then this is Whitney's turn. So this is the little frontage road. You turn right here to go to Whitney's. Someday I should just video that. And then her house is kind of just below this hill. She's close to that cell phone tower, so there's pretty good service. That one right there. Yeah, she's right down here somewhere. But you can't really see it. The neighbor close to Whitney, that little farm that's for sale would be nice, but he wants $500,000.
It's got barns.
It's got a nice
barns.
barns.
Promised them to Coco, I think.
He promised it to Coco. I don't know why.
5 to 10 acres there. So.
I don't know why she needs it. She could just build a barn.
She's selling everything that she's got already. I mean, if she can, I don't know.
It doesn't really make sense. Because that's a big selling point for his place, is those barns.
Right.
People like buildings.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to think so or something. Foxy Roxy's Cafe.
It's not Foxy Roxy's, it's
5 Points.
5 Points, where all the old guys hang out. Where we go for breakfast now and then.
Let's just stop right now.
We should, we just had a biscuit. got all our interior doors. They get them wholesale, factory direct or something. And got some good deals on all our interior doors. Some solid pine and the others were solid core. The paintable kind. I don't know what they're made out of. Do you? They're not fiberglass.
They're just kind of pressed wood or something.
Yeah.
But they're heavy.
Yeah. So this is the first turn to Pulaski. There's not a light, but it goes through. It's just a pretty little drive into downtown Pulaski. And then the next few exits are lights or intersections that are a little busier. And the last exit is where the Walmart is, and steakhouse and veterinarian and a few things that it's kind of the new business district.